to an emergency meeting to give them the case scenario and what is going to be happening soon. For those that cannot be accepted for now, based on population size, for the Morovia campus, we asked them to go and think which one of them will be available to take assignment in Riverses. And taking assignment in Riverses, you are going to be permanently there for the semester. Then you come for a vacation. So to tell you, we are making progress in getting qualified people.
Thank
Trust
you.
me, there are
Thank
few qualified people in Riverses already that we have spotted. So we are going to encourage them to apply, especially from the education department. You got few. So you
Okay.
will have people having opportunity there and we will carry some stuff.
Thank you. So, Gabriel, our last edition, we talked about the CEO of Voice Africa TV from the US who developed interest in the show, and he told us definitely that he would have been part of this show. In fact, a part of the team is Pastor Alan Duo. So I'm not going to mince my word to say that he's on tonight, and whatever discussion we having, his institution is also carrying it live in the US. So I mean, it's a great deal, collaborating with Pastor Allen on this show. So Pastor Allen, welcome to the show, and it's good that your first appearance, we are talking about people that have the kind of mind we have about Riverses, and are trying to establish a university in the county. Even though there are people on Facebook, we have been doing some research so as to know exactly what this university is all about. So we are hosting the country director and the focus person of the Kavala International University. Thanks for joining us, Pastor Allen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here and bless God for each and every one of you. Uh, my name is Alan Duo, the junior brother to Eric Opa Duo. Uh, but I'm based in the US. And when I started following my brother and his team for what they are doing, it interests me so much. And I say, you know why? I think I have to be a part of it because Riverside is for everybody. And if God blesses us and give us the opportunity, we all have to put hands together and, bring a facelift to the county. And I'm excited to be here again tonight with you guys. Thanks you guys so much for working along with Eric. And I see the great way you're doing. And also to the county director for the CIU. Listen to
Country
all of
director.
you. Yeah, country director. Sorry for the CIU. Thank you so much. I listen to everything you are saying, and I see that God will use you in a very special way, and your team also to uplift our people in the county. And I think the best way to move forward with this is through the media as well. So, with the media being on your side, country director, I'm telling you, your dream will become a reality. We will work along with you to make your dream a reality for Riverside County. We have been down for so long. I think this is the time that the county wake up. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, plenty.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So let's jump into this, Mr. Camon. So
I'm available.
let's look at your academic, uh, your programs. Firstly, I would like for you to tell us about some of your flagship programs that you want to offer and how they are designed to meet the global job market today. As you may be aware, you times are changing. This is a new age. This is a computer age, and you are coming to Riverside. You doing an extension here, but people are listening, and they are interested in knowing what are some of these flagship programs.
Well, Kavala International University is poised to change the narratives. I will always tell you that. I have experienced it. I am experiencing it. The programs in Riverside are all going to be updated. One critic said, "How can you people just offer plenty programs at one time?" That was an error on the person's part. As a university, you got long range plans. It is not possible in any new upliftment that you will just start from you will do everything the same time. It's not possible. Those things are enlisted that as you grow and you have the population for them, you attract them. You get the instructors for them. You get going. When it comes to the Riverside program, we've identified this College of Education that I can assure you will have a lot of students. We will have we have the public health coming up. We are working seriously with the county health authority alongside the nursing board to see how soon we can start with the nursing program. There are few students from the business college, accounting, management, administration. Yes, few. So those mentioned ones are the ones we are sure have students, and those are the ones we are going to be starting with. Now, this is what Kavala has done and is doing. We told you we would change the narratives. Kavala is going to make sure that even as an accountant, you are not going to do theory and graduate and be masquerading around the Liberian public that, oh, I'm a BA holder, I hold a BBA, I'm this, and you cannot even do a simple trial balance. In this country, we are only concerned about nurses and medical students going for internship, going for job training. Kavala has put in place reasons that every professional background, we will make sure that those senior students will go out. We are liaising with entities to send them there to go and practicalize what you are learning, what you are doing, that tomorrow, when you have a job coming up, you are not going to sit by and be thinking what next and where to start from. You will already be prepared. Every graduate of the Kavala International University of Liberia classroom must be computer literate. You must be computer literate because the world
Okay.
is computerized.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you got three persons around the table, and you guys are two, so you got a lot of questions to answer, and we are going to be working within the time frame. Gabriel will have to open the line later, so we going to set a timeline. Each question, at least you want to take like 30 seconds to answer each question. So we're going around the table. Ask one of my two questions, and then when my second question, we will go to Pastor Allen. You ask you two questions, give her two, and the questions, yes, just like that. And then we'll also go to if after it's gone, Jackson is gone, but the questions are to the both of you. So if some of the questions that if he can answer it, then you can send it to him. So my second question to you before we go to Pastor Adding and then Gabriel, just tell a little bit what sets Kavala apart, from other traditional universities already in Liberia.
Sorry, you were breaking in.
Are you getting me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was asking to tell us what sets Kavala's apart in its model, apart from other traditional universities already existing in Liberia. You just tell us about it. What sets you guys apart? What makes you different? A lot of universities already in the country. Somebody will ask the question. Yeah.
So when it comes to model, then you are also trying to tap into our intellectual property. we should be protected. And sometimes it's not good to preach all your strategies so other people don't adapt so quickly. But for the
Yeah,
sake of
and when
this
you are
platform,
when you are talking to the journalists, you got to be careful. You have to expect all of that because those are things we're going to put our fingers
yes,
on, man.
I will be careful too because you are dealing with a professional. I have to be careful so that things people should pay for and are not release it too quickly. But that is not an issue. We are together and we are having a positive mind as the pastor said. We are moving positively and we will be guided from above. Kavala has one platform that is very important that we've seen to be a problem in the Liberia case study. Graduating with a professional degree and you are only theoretically impacted. We want to add the practical platform to theory, not limiting only to medical studies or the paramedical field that we are used to traditionally in Liberia. Those are the students you hear going out. I'm going for internship. I'm going for this. And they come back before graduation. We are saying what will set us different. We are going to make sure that before graduation, people from diverse disciplines will have the opportunity of practicalizing their theoretical skills to be sure that they have some broader opening as to what they do out there when they get out to the job market.
Okay, thank you. Pastor Allen, you two questions.
Well, I already have a question to ask him right now. Uh, Let me just ask one question. Where is he speaking from?
I'm speaking from Liberia.
Uh, Maybe my next question will be like, are you doing this single-handedly, or do you have a group of people you are working a long way from Liberia or any part of the world who are Liberians or who are people from the country that you have interest in?
So, yes, this project is a progeny, it's a group from the Kavala International University of America. Our international president there is Dr. Horatio Williams, who also hails from Liberia. Schools of the close associates and professors are all from Liberia. So this is by and large a Liberian project. Yes, we have other international partners for as professors backing this program from there, but Liberians themselves are at the forefront, defending what can happen here and what we can do to grow the process.
Oh, so you are the only person representing Riverses?
I'm representing Liberia with the project.
Okay. Okay.
Riverstead is an extension. Now, let me just confess to you on this platform. My wife is a born citizen of Riverstead County.
Okay.
So I got all reasons to make development standard in Riverstead County.
Because
That's good. That's good.
I was about to ask you what make you think that starting from Riverside with your own mind of development is the best thing when you are working with different tribal people or different nationality from other places, even though they are in Liberia. What make you, to choose Riverside? But anyway, you already just confess and
You
say,
already answered the question.
yeah, your
Yeah,
work is from there. So thank you so
Yeah,
much
it's
for
better
that.
to confess early.
I like that. Gabriel, what's up, my man? Go ahead. Hit the man, my man.
Yeah, thank you so very much, Eric. And let me say welcome to Pastor Allen. Thank you for joining our platform. And this platform is Speaker because we are both online and on radio. So
Mhm.
I was across the length and breadth of this country. Every evening, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they tune into their radio and follow this platform. So thank you and welcome. And we hope that you stay with us.
I'll definitely stay with you guys, or we need to do more. I've been holding back, but now I'm in for real. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So my question to our guest tonight is I think I asked you from the initial stage where you did not. So I was like confused because you said in your expose that this issue of accreditation and of being certified by the Commission on Higher Education, that they know about you, but you yet to get the accreditation. Say at least you have to put on your first graduate before you can get accreditation. So how do we reconcile this? That someone is who is responsible to legitimize you, know about you, but you reconcile that, because this is where the whole confrontation is coming from.
Thank you very much. I think what I stated was just clear, and that's the position of the Commission on Higher Education. That's standard, not for me. It is the standard operating procedure. No one gets accredited in a day. No, it doesn't happen. You get what we call normally in Liberia a permit. It means you have been washed, because every question you are asking here, they all make up a questionnaire, they make up the process of due diligence of the commission. They go through all of these things. They want to have your sustainable plan, they want to have your maybe 3-5 years plan. Now you are going to be watched. You are going to be carefully followed to make sure that those things you sign to, you are going to do it. Accreditation in the tertiary level is almost like a concession agreement. You come to invest in a county and tell the people, you see, I will build your road, I will build your hospital, and I will give 5,000 person jobs. For the educational sector, as it relates to the Commission on Higher Education, they are going to be following those stories. They are going to be following those commitments. And when they see them happening to at least a good percentage, then you have the privilege. When you get accredited, you are not going back for any follow up. You are going to remain standing. So it's like you are being watched, for which they gave you authorization. They gave you permit. They watch you for a year, watch you for 2 years, then they review your platform. Yes, you say you will do this in 2 years. You say you will do this in 1 year. Okay, yes, you did it. You did this good. So I think you are here, you are really here for this. Finally, we can do this. So not using the word accredited or being going through accreditation, you have had your accreditation, doesn't necessarily mean you are illegal. No, you are very legal once you have that letter of authorization in the National Commission on Higher Education.
Okay. Correct. Go ahead. One more.
My next question, I think, is almost like a follow up to this. Uh, but my next question is this issue. River says we have seen over the years that other people have the similar vision that you had. They came here, they started something, but it did not materialize. We heard about one college that started offering
Familiar?
yeah. I think that. So at the end of the day, they did not materialize. They left. Now you coming again to the people. This is where the people are very skeptical in making business. They are interested into education, but they are also skeptical that somebody will not skin on them. So my question here is that what is the sustainability plan? Because River says it's a country that we are poor. Let me put it that way. We don't have the funding in terms of sustainability, where at the end of the day you have influx of students and those students cannot pay their fees and other things. What plan do you have to maintain certain number of students and then go forward with the program, so that because of funding issue, because clearly if you depend on the funds you receive from the students to pay your teachers and to make sure that the institution keep going, I don't think you're going to go further, because we've seen it with high schools, we've seen it with elementary school, apart from public institutions, all of them have failed and they are not succeeded.
That is a good observation.
Mhm.
We can assure you that by sustainable action, yes, we are going to be funding our operations. The Kavala International University, in a partnership with the Stama Camo Incorporated, which I am also the CEO, has a lot of national investments that we are going to be tapping into in case of backfall there. We do understand in an investment climate you should have between a 3 to 5 years plan of action where you will be following the rise and fall. We call it the rise and fall, the learning curve until you get there. We've done all the due diligence and the analysis, and we think Riversys can make a success story. So we have backgrounds, activities, we have background revenue collections from other sources that we think chipping in from there to prop up to what the county can produce. Because I mean, we are just going to bill the Riverside students $6 per credit, which is almost like free. $6 per credit hour. So we have other sources that we are depending and prayerfully working with that will help us to keep the Riverside project going at a good pace.
Mm, that's great. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about students focus. We are interested in knowing the kind of support system that are in place to ensure that to ensure student success, both academically and professionally. Talk to us about.
So those are things that set Kavala apart. Students focus. We have a lot of training programs. We have a lot of fee programs. We have a lot of practical outreach activities for students. We are going to have the quality of professors that will drill them through. They are going to have interactive classes. We are going to encourage and train our students to do research and not just to go read and copyright. We're going to do quality research processes that you will have an open mind to develop. That by the time you leave the university, you are going to see yourself naturally as a different person. So we are going to be student sensitive. We are going to make sure their programs are very interactive, not tiring programs. You only can copy notes and read notes and fight to spar to score 100. No, that's not going to work easily. The first thing with Kavala, our program is interactive. You have to do some research almost every week. You have to do some presentation almost every 2 weeks. You'll be busy and they will be very right.
Okay, so then that draws this question to my mind. Higher education is under pressure globally. This is something that I mean everybody knows, from affordability to relevance. What are your biggest challenges, or what are the biggest challenges Kavala faces, and how is it navigating them?
Well, as you rightly stated, Kavala forms part of the global village.
Hello.
So those factors that you spoke to are normal. It's happening. Even with the online program. The thing is a drive. When people become economically challenged, there are things they want to do that they are not able to do. There are things they dreamed of that they can no more fulfill. So those are things happening in a global village, in a setting. So navigating through these programs is having a sustainable program, having other sources to tap in, improving the quality of services that will encourage the influx of students, and we are doing our best to be student friendly. What makes you student friendly? We are going to do our best to keep the fees at an affordable rate while we use the time to showcase our experience and our standard of function.
That's good. So let me bring Apple on. He's just off and on. So Gabriel, before you go, okay, before Pastor Allen go, let me ask Apple. He's a focus person. He's been interacting with young people in Riverside County. How is it like? What are the responses you are getting from young people since you started this? You are talking with the young people about this university. What are they telling you? How are they? What's the reception like? Talk to us.
Well, I should applaud the young people of Riverside. I saw that the same way Jackson Apple want to learn so that he will no longer be an AA degree holder, that the same way to other young people in Riverside want to be no longer a high school graduate, but to be having a BSc after 3 years. Because of that, all our engagement program have been attended well by those young people. Even personally, the entrance registration is ongoing. I'm getting number that I'm expecting as all. And they are putting in, it's just that as we all aware, most of them went on vacation, the Easter break. So they will be turning to the various homes, workplace as for today. So I believe that from today to tomorrow, I will have more number before the first entry the coming Saturday. But actually, from the very response, it tell me clearly that I should do more so that Kavara can be well established in Riverside.
Okay. Pastor Ali, let's go around the table one question. We need to talk about infrastructure. Nobody has asked anything about infrastructure, even though from the introductory statement they thought on it a little bit. But let's go around the table one more. Pastor Ali and then Gabriel, and then we can open the lines to hear from the public of this university. So, Pastor Ali.
Yeah, I think you were a little bit breaking in. I didn't really hear what you were saying. So can you just go over it one more time, please?
So I was saying, let's just go around the table once more, one question each. So we're starting with you, and then after which Gabriel is going to read the numbers, so we can interact with the public.
Well, the question I had in mind to ask our country director, and I think the brother here, Jackson, already answered to that question, because I was about to ask him if he was the only person working in line with the organization or the university for which he advocating for to have it be established. Also, he was he's the only one person working there, and in so doing, what is our assurance that we will have the university being established for it? And what are some things that have already been put in place that we can count on for tomorrow? The reason I'm asking this is because, like our brother said, a lot of people came in full swing and they, gave us a high hope that such development were going to be in Riverside. At the end of the day, they got what they wanted, and it's a lot of way. A lot of people do this thing for attention. They come to get attention. When they get the attention from those places, they get what they want, and then they forget about our people. We don't want to give our people the high hope that something better is coming. And somehow when we are involved into something like talking about it all of the time, and then at the end of the day, it just, go behind the door and we can't see it again. It also involve our own reputation as well, or, but even the pastor on a live broadcast the last time, they all were talking about it. I'm asking, who are those people you are working with in Riverside that even if those people that are working with you behind closed to say they're not continuing, we can stand. The people you're working with in Riverside can stand. Just I'm asking, who are people you're working with in Riverside?
So I think I have all of you I'm working with currently in Riverside. In
I
as
love
much you are on this platform, you are invited to join you have already been invited to the wagon, and we are chasing success. You see, when we talk about working with people, I think quantity doesn't matter at present, or quality matters at present. You just mentioned that you people came, and trust me, those people have plenty of people they knew in the Riverside from my survey. They have people that would have flagged them. By the end of the day, it didn't work. Upon our arrival in Sestos, which represent Riverside County, Kavala International University has opened its bank account in Sestos. Every transaction of the university goes through the banking sector. Kavala International has not even opened its first classroom though. Kavala International has instituted an agriculture project already in the county. Harvard? Is Harvard on?
Yeah, on.
Hello? Hello?
I'm getting you.
You are on. You are live.
Please help me with the right pronunciation of the name across the river.
Come in.
The name of our town across the river, your town. The territory.
Pablo Son.
Great. Very good. So in the coming month, our project is going to be supplying pepper, bitter ball, eggplants to the people of Riverside. So to tell you, we are not there on a one footing. We came to establish, we came to stay, we came to spread that people will see the effect of our quality. So we are working with the locals, we are working with every meaningful citizen, and we are sure, as you said from the onset, with God's blessing, we pray that we can make a difference this time for Riverside County.
Thank you.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah, go ahead.
Your one question, and then
we get just less than 2 minutes old in the telephone line. We want to interact with the audience.
You can use one of that 2 minutes and ask your question, and then he can use one to answer. So go ahead.
Ask this question. The question I think that is very important because, for example, decreasing education, in public health or university, and you have the county health team, so that privately you already need a master degree, there you have medical doctors that are there. At the level of the ministry, the county school system, you have the CEO and other people that have master degrees, and they can also teach at the Kavala University. So, what is the relationship with those people in terms of the time, how to welcome it, and what they themselves have said to you that they're going to offer in your proposal? Because that has to be key, because these are people you depend on when probably international partners feel you. These are people you can work along with them and keep the university. Because I just told you the story about people who have a very big vision and plan than you do, and they did not manage last year.
So we are working closely with the entire system, from the superintendent to the county educational system. We all been talking. We have a lot of conclusive discussions. They are prepared to move along. And it's just a 50-50 move. It's just like I come with a proposal and you want to see me carrying out those proposals as you're taking your steps concomitantly. So as we move the move, together, we get to our objective. That is what have been discussed. Just as you've stated, other people came and did not complete the project and did not have good planning and they had to leave. So everybody around River says got the fear. So we have to, that is a challenge. So we are working. So to even beat the challenge firsthand, things that other people did not do or maybe they did not have the environment to do, we came in and we have established a bank account. You don't have an individual there receiving people's money. No, the account is there, monitored. Does that alone give people the feelings, the thoughts that yes, I think let's watch gradually things will happen. And for sure, by the time you run the first 1, 2 semesters and people see that they are making progress, trust me, my brother, people will migrate from Monrovia and you will see the Riverside start to get active. There are a lot of other programs, sorry, that you said have closed down. We had, as part of our long range programs, we had other grants and other things that would have come from that angle. But again, that's the global village. That is gone for now. So we will work around what we have and what we can do. Keep the dream alive.
Thank you. I think Eric can go to the telephone line. Because, so let's try to go to the telephone line to interact with our audience. So 055743900 do you have any other from your side?
Yeah, so we can call the WhatsApp +231-770-461344. That's the WhatsApp number if you are calling us from the diaspora or online and you want to participate. You want to call on that number +231-770-461344. You can also call 0886-507973. 0886-507973. Those are the numbers you can call. You can also go to the comment section and let's hear you. Let's read your comments there. And our guest tonight, Dr. Paul, is the president of the Kavala University, International University, CIU. And we are here with the country director. As it says Mana. Sorry, we don't want to.
As Mana Kamo Senior.
Okay, as Mana Kamo Jr. is the country director for CIU, and they're talking about their extension.
Let me hold the first person line. Good evening. The phone? Yeah, the name, where you calling up from? I'm hearing you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Chokon. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think listening, you answer. Thank you so very much. You can also put in a call by calling 05557439900 or 0732. I think somebody was
Yeah, so let him be addressing George Chokon's question.
So could you please transmit his question? I didn't actually
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it clear.
So you have to relay the question.
I think I can answer Mr. Choko.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so as we said, the Liberia and lot of Riverside extension in-person campus is only for BSc. So if you in Riverside and you want to get your master through CIU, you have to do it online. So for the master program, you completely 100% online.
I think this is a question there. Yeah, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there the caller there?
No caller from my side now.
Okay, so while we are waiting calls, there are some unfinished businesses here. We need to be finishing them. I still have a couple of questions. Of recognition, listing quality ensure its degrees are competitive and credible. That's something because we got this online guy who every degree, I mean, that's a problem.
Sorry, I
Mr.
didn't pick you
Camo?
up clear. Yes, I can
Okay,
hear you
so
now. I did not get the question.
okay. So I was asking, I said, in terms of regulation, recognition, and quality assurance, talk to us how you can show us, or how can you ensure that your degrees are competitive and credible, so that tomorrow somebody will not graduate and then you see one mark colleague coming out and say, "Oh, this is this. Kavala is fake." It's I don't know. You got some kind of need for them for all the universities.
So there is where we need to strike professional balances in this country. And you know, the more we get people qualified and better educated, certain class of people will stop having some level of relevance in this republic. But it's so sad. This country, anybody can stand. I mean, especially if you talk what people want to hear you talk, you become a hero overnight. But standard, you know it. I think Pastor Allen is in the United States. There are certain things you say and do, my brother. You will have to resign even your position before day break because you have already broken the code of moral trust. When people lost that confidence in you, what just the statement that Kavala is fake should even cause people not to even befriend Martin Colley. Trust me. Because you do not come to an international platform where you got some degree of relevance, people look at you with integrity, and you can't do such a childish thing. At the end of the day, if Martin was in Liberia and you take him to court, what can he say? Somebody told me it. Or maybe you went to one website and saw something you did not see good and you spoke to the issue. That is sad for Liberia. So your question, Darrell.
Yeah. So we have a caller. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Where you calling me from? Yeah, Tony, go ahead. Okay.
Okay.
We didn't get a question. Yeah, give it.
I think I can answer that question and got it clear.
Okay.
Tony want to know he sit for the wax. Well, when you come or you feel the wire. You can sit for the entrance, and we say yes. The reason there is simple. You have 3 years to go through your study. Within that, you can go for a resetter. That's why we're even encouraging 12 readers today to even register for the entrance. Because even the Grand Bassa University, they do that. The only thing there is that you will write your commitment that before maybe your sophomore or junior student year, you'll be able to provide your WISE certificate. If you not provide until your graduation time, they stop you from graduating, and it's happening now. A person is happening in other university. So why not Kavara? So if you know that you feel a while and you having maybe the mind to go sit for this kind of while, you can still take the entrance and then you keep your result with you. As long as you sit for your entrance, your public test, you can start going to the school. So we now want to stop you because you feel wise. You still have the means to go and resit as well.
Let's go back to
You say, I don't know why I'm not getting Gabriel like I'm getting all other people.
Yes, so Eric, what I was saying, I said I interrupted the country rep so I can pick up the call. So let's go back to him.
Yeah.
So I think I was about ending where you asked for the assurance and quality of our degree.
Yeah.
My dear brother, I have a science. I'm a science student. Let me let you know. I have a degree in science, biology, and chemistry. It's good to be sure when you come from the lab, those things that you test before you come out to make a theory. You must go through the scientific process. You must get the process done. It's a long process before you come to write a theory that people will learn from. That when people go to, they will be sure. I got my master's degree from Kavala International University, recognized, accepted in the Liberian landscape. I've been doing my PhD since then. And in a few months, I will be graduating with my doctoral degree from Kavala. All of the graduations Kavala are having, they are not beyond the curtains. The first graduation was held at Mama Point, close to the embassy, because we had staff coming from the United States to attend that program. At the time, it was Nimba Community College. We had a Bombing Community College. All of those other presidents of those universities or colleges sent representatives to that occasion. They were invited. So if something is not recognized, I don't think people will be that free to go to it because their reputation ties down to it. So just to be short, our degrees are recognized. Our degrees will grow in value when people see what people from the Kavala will be doing.
That's a good one. Okay, so Gabriel, you have any question?
Yeah, Eric. I think I have one more question because we have about 2 minutes to 10 o'clock. So
Yeah.
So, my final question for him tonight is that thank you so very much for your time tonight on the show. My final question to you tonight is: every institution considering the number of students or enroll start a program, most especially some of the programs that you're going to be starting are very expensive programs. Why not you start with an associate program? Then you're going to go for 40 that is more expensive than an associate program. You have to bring too many professors or lecturers for these different programs.
I think he left. left, and we're hoping that he comes back on. But Jackson, if you can
Yeah,
address
I
that,
think
we actually
also before.
want him to talk to that. But yeah, okay, he's coming back on. Okay, all right, he's back on. All right, so Kira was asking, why can't you guys start with associate program, and then when you see how things working up, and then you start with a with bachelor.
Thank you for that question. We ask ourselves that question, and we saw that AA will not fall in our plan, our work plan, because we want to see many Liberians go up to master degree. So coming to start with an AA degree, we saw it as a delay. We want to hear many young Liberians talking about masters and PhD. So we saw AA program as a medium of delay. So when we approached the commission and we went through all the ups and downs, we hit straight for bachelors. My brother, the program is designed that we will have less vacations. What keep us long in school in Liberia is not the book we're learning. It's the time we spend closing one semester, going to the next semester, and we keep a long time in between there. Before a man gets his first degree, he already got 2 children home. That's the reality. So look, we are moving with another narrative, another plan of action. If you cover all of your courses as required with the short term of vacations we will be having, you're going to take 3 years and you have your bachelor's degree. And by the time you graduate with your bachelor's degree, we will be encouraging everyone to start the master's program. We want to see a lot of Liberians coming up with post degrees and terminal degrees. That's our dream. That's why we are here. So that is just the reason we did not just adapt to the AA program. We are going to be having some professional certificate programs, of course, but that would be for professional people. For example, the man did human resource management or for himself in a mass communication setting where he's employed. He needs to have some basic idea of what he's doing. So those certificate programs will help such a man to go through some basic courses and training to have a broader idea in his approach in a mass com environment. I mean, that's what we're going to be doing.
So my final question, more like personal, but this is what I want to close with. What drives your passion for education? What's been the most rewarding part of your journey as a country director?
Normally, from childhood, I love to learn. I was in elementary school and my teacher was a Dutch thing. And I started learning French. I spoke French before the war came. When the war came and I found myself in the Ivory Coast and Guinea, I was speaking French before everybody in my family. That is just me. I'm an educator, I'm a farmer, I'm a health worker. I currently run a high school in Monrovia as well. So I've been in the vanguard of education and growing it and see it growing at another level. It just keeps me going. That's what I do.
I think to be wrapping up now. This point, we can have our guests tonight on the show so that he can take a fair rest.
Yeah.
We hope that before we will work with you so that we can see that your dream come to reality. Thank you so very much. for your
Yeah, maybe he has a parting comment. So yeah.
So, I want to be grateful for your invitation. I see you clearly as partner. We don't want you to be deterred when you see things going wrong to call us for order. That's development. There's no fight. We will be free to share our success story. We will be free to share our failures as we see it. And I mean, you are all informed people. Together, we can make the dream come true. It can be on the platform generally, it can be privately. Our lines are open. What you see, what you hear, what you think you want us to do, you can suggest. Look, this is a Riverside project. We can make it work together. We can listen to you. Yes, you will listen to us. We'll share our plans with you. And before we can count it, we will have a big program. So I want to thank you, and we hope to see a better days coming ahead for the county. They call it the city of natural beauty. I got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you too
You're
very
welcome.
much.
That's thing. Let's hear from you, bro.
So I'm very happy this evening to be interacting with my two senior brother, one from Zaplan and now one from Yadin. I want to say thank you. And the biggest one is for me. And for me to now step in America, but then my boss was able to reach America the evening and to see in America, that's another opportunity for me to as well. So I just want to urge the young ones in the process who are already working, who are family here, that are able to leave from Baxter to go become a middle model to earn their high level. I encourage them. The thing can be successful when you put your feet into it. So I encourage all our brothers, those who are already registered for the entrance, they should not be deterred. CIU is here for our research, and those who are on their way to do their registration, they should come do the registration. CIU is here, and we'll make sure that we have Kabbalah in reverses that will come and stay. So I want to encourage all of our young people, the older ones, to turn out. Saturday will be the first entry at 10 o'clock. First, we have our office pay at the Sestoa campus, and we'll be there throughout the day until we can see the fruitfulness of Kabbalah in the process. Thank you for the time and the opportunity given Jackson Apple, who hail from Barroson across the river, to be live on the radio this morning, this hour.
Thank you so much, guys. Thanks to all of you for this, for appearing on our show. The invitation was kind of short, but of course, you guys came. It's a good thing. We're hoping that whenever we call, you guys will be there. And like this Ramon said, I mean, that's just who we are. When the good thing is done, we talk about it. When the bad thing is done, we talk about it. It's not that we hate people or we like people more than other people, but that's just what we were trained to do, and that's just what we do. Thank you guys for coming. It was very nice having you on this show that we cannot do any other time, and get our support. Like you said, just out of get
So just an inception before you close. Just one more thing before you close. I would appreciate and request, please, if this platform will help us with a recorded version of this series of our discussion, so I can also share with our international partners.
You got
You say what?
You want a recorded version of this show, so I say get ready to pay for it.
No, but that one part.
Yeah, we will negotiate behind the scene. No problem.
No problem. I like that.
Alpha will give you a call.
Okay, no problem. Give her a call anytime you wish.
I'll get you.
Okay, so Eric, before as we leave tonight, our guests are left us already. Let's try on Wednesday and bring the Ministry of Public, not Public Work, but the Ministry of Mines and Energy surrounding that showtime situation. I think the public relation of the press release with no identity or contacts, So let's see whether we can get a PR person from the Ministry of Mines so that we can talk about that. There are other actions the institute. I think Sino, they did a similar thing, and this is a vigorous process or revitalizing the mining sectors that is so highly corrupt, so that we can see what is in there, because I know the vocal or how they call that company, like they the cause of our people to die. Yeah. Yeah. So let's try. I know that you probably could make it. Let's try. We can bring somebody from the Ministry of Mines and Energy to probably the company on the show on Wednesday.
Yeah, we should gonna do that. I will check them on my cards. I think I got somebody from the person responsible for operation. I got that, and we talk to him. What we can bring on.
Okay, from your thank you very much. Good night, and wish you well in your city.
Yeah, my man. Thank you, man. It was good having you. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know who I would say your share by, but your one, yeah. Of course, this is how I would like to come to the end of today's edition of the program Frontline Focus Roundtable. Today, we have with us the country director of Kavala International University, and of course, Mr. Kamon took us through the challenges, the risks, sustainability and growth, and funding and partnership, strategic planning, and all those things about the university's extension to Rivers County. And of course, tonight we have Gabriel, we have Pastor Alan Duo from the USA, for us TV Africa as a partner to this group. Thank you so much for joining us. Wednesday, we're going to be right here, same time, same platform. My name is Eric Obadu. Have yourself a wonderful night.